Alright, y'all, so step one is going to be master your titles and thumbnails, right? That should be the very first thing you focus on if you're a new YouTuber, right? So if you spend 10 hours editing the video and you post it, but you just spend like 5 minutes editing the title and then word like the thumbnail and all of that, it's not gonna get no clicks, bro, and then nobody's gonna wanna watch. And then you're not gonna wanna do YouTube anymore because you're not getting any views. And after that, you're gonna be like, damn, giving up on this bullshit. Alright, y'all, so step two gonna be get to the point. You see how when I started this video, bro, I just literally got straight to the point. I didn't have to do no intro or none of that, bro, because a lot of times people get a lot of drop off from that, bro. So if you over here talking about anything other than what the title and thumbnail are trying to convey, people are gonna click off. If you make a video about how to do oil changes and you start talking about fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, nobody wanna watch that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna click off because, nigga, you're wasting my time at this point. Like, let's keep it a buck. See, even Windows agrees. So we've already established the title and thumbnail is gonna get you the click. So when you get the click, you need to deliver in the first 30 seconds. This is gonna get people, okay, he's actually giving me what I came for, you know what I'm saying? So just get to the point and stop all that intro shit and stop all that introduction and all that. Stop it, just stop it. Like, nobody wants to see that. Just deliver, just get to the point and you'll face a lot less drop off, I can assure you. All right, y'all, so step three is gonna be the 14-day challenge. You wanna record yourself every single day for 14 days, right? So when I first started off doing YouTube, I would do a lot of studying, right? About how to get better as a content creator, whatever the case may be. And I came across this 14-day challenge. You're gonna record yourself every single day for 14 days and talk to your camera for 10 minutes straight. Now, it's gonna sound kind of crazy, but bro, just talk about anything. Like literally just get on camera when you wake up, whenever it is, just don't miss a day, bro. Talk to your camera for 10 minutes straight. You can go in circles, talk about anything. It don't have to make sense. Just talk to your camera for about 10 minutes every single day for 14 days. And by like day 7, bro, you'll feel your on-camera presence is like way better. I ain't gonna lie. This drastically increased me as like a content creator. All right, so step 4 gonna be make a lot of videos and post them. Do not make a lot of videos and just sit on them. Post them. Trial and error beats study hall. So what I mean by that, bro, is you can sit and study the algorithm. You can study content creation. You can study whatever the hell for hours upon hours. But unless you go out and do the work yourself, hands-on, you're not gonna get nowhere, bro. And by you being a new YouTuber, bro, you have the luxury of just posting whatever. Like you're not limited to a niche because you're still trying to find your audience, trying to find people that resonate with your videos, right? So you can just experiment, like just start posting different type of content, see what sticks, and then stay with it for a little bit. And then once you build a fan base or a following or whatever, then you can start to pivot a little bit if you want to. But for the most part, bro, just experiment and just post a lot of videos, bro. And the thing a lot of people overlook is like, okay, say you do spend a lot of time on a video, right? And it flops, right? It doesn't matter. Like, just keep it up because once one of your videos eventually hits, people are going to start going through your catalog and they're going to see your old videos. You might be sitting on a banger and that shit might end up going viral later on, like down the line. Because think about it, bro. When you discover a new rapper or a new artist or whatever, bro, you don't hear one song and just think, wow, that song was amazing. I'm never listening to this nigga again. Like, no, you're gonna go see what this artist has to offer. If they made one video or song that sounded good to you, you're gonna check through their catalog and see what else they got to offer. You feel what I'm saying? So, all right, step 5, consume only content that fits the style of content you wanna make or mirrors the energy you wanna have on camera. So what I mean by this, bro, is everything you consume plays a part in how you act, right? Let's say you're from the West Coast, right? And you talk like a Cali accent, whatever the case, right? And you move to the East Coast or you move to Atlanta or some shit, right? Like, bro, you'll literally start to act and talk differently. Like within a couple years, you might lose your accent. You might start dressing different. You might start carrying yourself different. It's just because as human beings, that's how we are, right? We're just social creatures and we have this ability to adapt to our environment. But people don't know is, bro, like the way you consume content and the stuff you consume actually plays a huge part on like the way you carry yourself. Like I can guarantee you right now, if you stop consuming all content and consumed only self-improvement, like you'd be the most motivated nigga in history. Like you would just get up, you want to go to the gym, you want to do this because that's the only input you have. Like me, I'm from Baltimore, right? When I moved to Atlanta, bro, I can honestly say within the first like 2-3 months of me hanging out with my homeboys that I met down south, like a lot of them started saying dummy and all this other Baltimore slang that I have. And eventually I started saying twin and shit like that. Like, of course I still got my main slang, but like, it just rubs off on you, bro. It just rubs off on you. I'm not gonna lie. So like, the same thing with content, bro. If you see a YouTuber that you like, bro, like don't copy him word for word, bar for bar. You feel what I'm saying? But that's kind of the energy you want to emulate and just, you know, not plagiarize. What's the word? Not paraphrase. I'm blanking on the word, but y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Like, put your own twist to it. Add your own energy. Like, don't copy the next man or woman. You know what I'm saying? Add your own energy to it, and you know what I'm saying? It'll be much better because you'll kind of start to emulate the energy of the content creators you want to be like, and they obviously doing something that's right. So eventually you'll kind of start doing it too. All right, so step 7 is going to be age your own engagement. All right, and this tactic right here, I saved for like later in the video, because like if you laid it this far, you're a real one, right? So, all right, so let's say you posted a video, right, and 2 weeks have gone by and nobody has watched your shit, right? But you have, and you've watched it 100 times. So if I'm scrolling down, you gotta think like how people think. If people scroll and see posted 2 weeks ago, 0 views, they're probably like, all right, it's not talking about nothing. But if they scroll and they see 100, there's a way larger percent of people that will feel inclined to click on that video if it says 100 views. Even if all the 100 views are from you, they're not gonna know that. People gotta realize there's something called the bandwagon effect. And this is a real thing. I used it to blow up my first channel. Like I would just watch my own videos hundreds of times, and then that's how my shit started gaining attention. By using the bandwagon effect, basically what it is when people see that other people are enjoying something, they want to hop in on the trend, or they want to enjoy it too. And that's like 95% of society, where people are not leaders, they're followers. So if they're saying a video has views, 100 views, 50 views, 700 views, whatever the case, and start getting a little bit of attention, they're going to want to click on it too. So watch your own videos, bro. By doing this, not only are you giving yourself views, you're giving yourself watch time, because YouTube counts that. They count watch time, views, all that, even if it's coming from you, and it's going to push your videos. People always sleep on this. I don't know why people don't emulate that, but I did it with my first channel, and that shit actually helped my first videos like take the fuck off, like literally. It's kind of like you gotta be your own biggest fan in this shit, bro. Like literally, by watching your own videos, responding to comments, do everything you can to boost your engagement. People don't realize that boosting your engagement will take you way further than just posting a video and, well, it's posted, I'm just gonna leave it alone now. Like, no, bro, you gotta actually do some stuff to actually aid your engagement, right? All right, step 6, use your unfair advantages, right? So basically what this means is everybody has something about them that's special. Whether you think you're the most average Joe in history, every single human being is different. You feel me? So you got to start using your unfair advantages, right? So this is what's going to make you stand out from the rest of people. All right, so for example, for me, bro, when I blew up on my first channel, bro, my unfair advantages is the fact, okay, like I said, I'm from Baltimore. People was getting in the comments, you from Baltimore, bro, and tell you be saying too, dude, and blue, and went through the loop-de-loop and all that other shit, right? So that got me a lot more engagement because people were acknowledging my accent. I don't really have it no more. People say they still hear it, and I still do, but I really don't hear it that much for real no more, so shit. Another thing I can say is at that time when I first started making videos, bro, I was in the gym like every single day. So people were commenting like, bro, how do you get your physique like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of muscles going on, woo-woo. Like, more engagement. People commenting on my physique. They want to see more videos from me about my physique. That's more engagement. Number 3, my dreads, bro. People love my dreads, bro. People love my hair, so I need a haircut right now. This shit looks atrocious, but I have a great grain of hair, bro. So this is another thing. So I made a video about how to make your hair look better and how to grow your dreads faster. And that created way more engagement because that shit started taking off. And I could go, the list goes on, bro. Everybody has unfair advantages, bro. I have a way with words, know how to talk to people. I have great energy. You know, there's a lot of things you could say. But everybody has these qualities about themselves. Maybe not the same exact ones as me, but you have some qualities that will attract a certain audience and a certain group of people around the world. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and, you know, use your unfair advantages. Find out what makes you special and kind of play off of it type shit. Step 7. Step 7 is the final step and the most cliche, and that is be consistent. Bro, if you're not consistent, bro, content creation just isn't for you. This is like one of the biggest factors in blowing up or not. Like, if you're not consistent, it's like YouTube's not going to trust you and they're not going to push your videos. The more consistent you are, the more serious you'll prove to the algorithm. The algorithm will say, okay, this person's actually serious. Let's push his videos. If you're not serious about it, they're not going to acknowledge the fact that you're serious about it, and the algorithm is just going to hold you over and over and over and over again because you post every 3 months. Like, no, you got to be consistent with this shit. All right, so I actually missed a step and I forgot to put it in, but we're just going to call this step X, right? And that is be authentically yourself and, you know, just show up as you. Like, no matter how cringe it is, no matter what, just authentically be you. People can sense when you're faking the funk. So just be you, bro, and show up as your authentic self, because if you being yourself to the fullest on all your videos, bro, it's going to resonate with people that act just like you. And eventually you're going to start getting views, you're going to start getting paid, you're going to get paid just to be you. Like, oftentimes when I first started out YouTube, I would catch myself editing my videos and I'd be like, say something or do something that was funny to me. And I'm like, all right, that might be cringe, or that might be weird, or I might come across as X, Y, and Z, and then I might want to take it out. But it's like, no, don't take it out. keep that shit in. You can't worry about losing people or people want to unsubscribe. Like, then just unsubscribe, nigga. Like, I know who I'm making my videos for. Make your videos for you. You'll perform the best. You'll be the best. You won't have to worry about keeping up a facade for a decade if you actually start to blow up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be you, bro. Because I can honestly say that is the highest frequency on this earth is authenticity. So that's gonna be it for this video though, man. I ain't gonna make this video too long. So just emulate those steps I showed you. I pretty much tried to give y'all tips that not every other YouTube on the planet is giving y'all, because I know myself, I was tired of hearing that shit. So I was like, you know what? Let me give some tips that people really don't speak on. Emulate those tips, be consistent, and I'll see you at the top, brother.